joining me for this video. Remember, if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and ring that bell if you want to get notified every time a new video goes live. I publish multiple videos a day. Fall 6-4 to the Philadelphia Phillies today. I would like to say thank you for 4,900 subscribers. I absolutely appreciate that here. The Mariners had okay start from Bryce Miller. He went 5 innings. His second inning was only 8 pitches, which is really good. It was his first start on a major league mound since June 6th. He had some inflammation in his elbow that required some treatment and being shut down for a few weeks before starting a throwing program and then making 3 minor league starts. In the bottom of the first, Kyle Schwarber hit his 44th home run on a deep fly ball to right center field. He now stands alone, second in the majors to Cal, and he is the National League leader with the 44th home run. And then it's 1-0. You're like, okay, cool. Top of the third, Randy Arozarena doubles to center fielder Harrison Bader. Makes it 1-1. That was when we scored J.P. Crawford. And if that had been at T-Mobile Park, it actually would have been a home run by about 10 feet. Bryce Harper has a sac fly in the bottom of the third to score Bryson Stott. Trey Turner moves to third. JT Realmuto singles, makes a score for Trey Turner, 3-1. Bottom four, Bryson Stott homers, and it's single, 4-1. Top of the seventh, Julio comes up to bat with the bases loaded, and it's a 1 out. So we're thinking, okay, this guy's just walked 2 straight batters. What can Julio do? Julio puts the ball in play, and because of Julio's speed, there was no chance for a play at the plate or at first or at second for a double play. So they get Julio out on what is ruled a RBI ground out, not a sacrifice, because it was not intentional, makes it 4-2 in favor of the Phillies. And then in the very next plate appearance, Eugenio Suarez doubles on something that would have been a home run by about 22 feet at T-Mobile Park to tie the game. It would have been 5-4 Philly, or it would have been 6-4 Seattle if this game were in T-Mobile Park. And then in the bottom of the eighth, JT Realmuto hit his 9th home run on a fly ball to left center field to score Bryce Harper. Today, Bryce Miller went 5 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned. Walked 2, struck out 4, gave up 2 home runs. He gets a no decision. Bizzardo came in for an inning, strikeout 1. Gabe Steyer came in, had a clean inning, and then Matt Brash came in, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout for a total of 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 3 home runs for the Mariners pitching staff to give up. They gave up 7 hits, 6 runs, which is that happens when you have those extra walks, but also when the other team goes 2 for 4 with runners in scoring position and hits home runs. Philly starter Sanchez went 6 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs. They were earned. Walked 2 and struck out 12 for a career high. At one point, we in the Mariners game thread thought the Mariners might actually strike out, um, you know, 21 times, 22 times, but they didn't. Kerkering came in, went a third of an inning, blew the save, 1 hit, 2 runs, 2 walks. Strom came in, finished out the seventh. Robertson got the win, 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, and Duran came in, got the save, 1 inning, 1 strikeout. Mariners struck out 15 times today, 3 of them off the bullpen, 12 off the starter. That, for those of you who didn't do the quick math, there is 9 times more than the Phillies struck out. The Mariners walked 1 more time and the Mariners did not score a home run today. We had runners in scoring position frequently. In fact, we had 11 at bats with runners in scoring position, and we went 2 for 11. We left 7 on base. When you leave 7 on base, or the other team leaves 5 on base, and they're 2 for 4 with runners in scoring position, and you're X for X with runners in scoring position, you usually win unless that runners in scoring position is 2 for 11, 3 for 12, stuff like that. If the Mariners were 3 for 11, 4 for 11 with runners in scoring position, the Mariners win this game. Couple of different changes. If we were at T-Mobile Park, the Mariners win this game. J.P. Crawford had his 19th double. Arozarena his 25th. Cal had his 19th double. Suarez had his 23rd. Arozarena had 2 bases. Crawford had 3. Cal had 2. Gino had 5. He was actually 3 for 4 today. Randy Arozarena 1 for 4. walked, ribby, hit, run, no strikeouts. Cal 1 for 3 with a strikeout and a couple of strikeouts and a couple of walks. Love what I saw from there. Julio 0 for 4 with an RBI ground out. Absolutely love to see that. Would have liked to see Julio get the ball in the air, but unfortunately he wasn't able to. But we'll see what happens in the next game. Eugenio Suarez, like I said, 3 for 4 with two ribbies. He did not score a run. Josh Naylor 0 for 4 with three strikeouts. He has been greatly struggling in the last week. I think his batting average in the last week is under 100. Garver went 0 for 4 and gave up one, two, three or four stolen bases. I counted four, but MLB.com saying three. Um, and he struck out once. Polanco 0 for 4 with four strikeouts, so a nice new hat for him. JP 2 for 4, two strikeouts. Dylan Moore went 0 for 1 with a walk or 0 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout, and a run scored. Luke Raley pinch hit for him and just was the first out of the top of the ninth. It was unfortunate that the Mariners did that. Luke Raley coming in for Dylan Moore made sense just because of who we were facing. Dylan Moore getting the start because of who we were facing. We have 3 straight days, yesterday, today, and tomorrow against left-handed pitching. So it made sense that we started Dylan Moore, Mitch Garver. Mitch Garver was the catcher today. Cal will be the catcher tomorrow, and then the Mariners will have the day off on Thursday as they fly back to Seattle to start a homestand with Mariners Drone Night. 10:10 p.m. Eastern, 7:10 Pacific, for the Mariners versus Athletics when we get home on Friday night. For RBIs today, Randy had his 59th, Julio had his 70th, and Gino had his 96th. I believe Gino is third or fourth in the league right now. Cal is leading Major League Baseball with 102 RBIs, and I think Cal is absolutely strengthening his case for MVP as he walks more, as he's gaining more walks, he's getting on base and things like that in other ways. He's contributing behind the plate. Both him and Aaron Judge have crossed the 7 FWAR threshold. So I think we're at the point where it's going to depend on where the teams finish. And if the Mariners manage to stay ahead of the Yankees and either win the division or are the higher wild card, because the Yankees are kind of in a bit of a free fall, that MVP in the American League should go to Cal. It absolutely should go to Cal. And I don't know who anybody who would disagree with. Thank you for taking a moment to watch this video today. You can follow me at my other socials. You're going to follow me on TikTok at Sammy5436. You can follow me on Instagram at Sammy5436. Or at Samantha P54361. You can follow me on Patreon or other paid platforms at Sammy5436, including Ko-Fi and one where that's a little bit less safe for work. Patreon members will get Mariners recaps approximately 12 hours before others, as well as access to some YouTube videos earlier than here. I'm generally going to try to make one YouTube video a week available early by a week on Patreon. I haven't decided what, and that will start next week. You can support me on Patreon for $1 a month. Coffee is also $1 a month. My other platform is $6.99 a month. And you can also follow me on most other platforms at Sammy5436. You can also email me at SamanthaPond54361 at Outlook.com. Thank you.